These are your headlines. Revolt logs new 36 volcanic quakes in Taal volcano. President Duterte asks BIR about the estate tax. Petroleum prices on significant rollback next week. Experts said to DOH change the definition of fully vaxxed. Pentagon commits extra $300 million in security aid to Ukraine. Bringing you the hottest and latest news around the globe. Service with no bias and unveils only the truth. This is ELYU News TV. Naimbag ngal daw kada tayo amin kakapsat. I am Jerahmeel Rulloda, your news anchor for today. Today is April 2, 2022. The Philippine Institution of Volcanology and Seismology said that 36 volcanic earthquakes in Taal volcano were recorded in the past 24 hours last Saturday, April 2, as the rest of the volcano remained under alert level 3. Paul Diaz live from San Nicolas, Batangas. Paul, what is the situation around there right now? Yes, Jerahmeel. Right now, the Taal volcano is upon observation by the FIVOLCS, and on its 8 a.m. bulletin, the upwelling of hot volcanic liquids in the Taal Lake is still dominated the activities at the volcano's crater, which generated plumes around 900 meters high. The volcano also released an average of 2,451 tons of sulfur dioxide per day last April 1. Due to Taal volcano's continuous unrest, FIVOLCS maintained the active volcano's status under alert level 3.
Ay, sumabog na! Daddy! Ay, ang lakas! Daddy, sumabog na! Hala, Dad!
Pumuputok na naman ng vulkan. Sunod-sunod. Grabe. Sobrang init.
Communities around the Taal Lake shores were advised to remain vigilant, take precautionary measures, and calmly prepare for possible evacuation should unrest intensify. As of now, Taal volcano is still under the monitoring of the FIVOLCS. Paul Rulloda, ELYU News TV. Back to you, Jerahmeel. Thank you, Paul. Take care and stay safe. For our updates in election 2022, President Rodrigo Duterte has called out the Bureau of Internal Revenue for its alleged failure to collect estate taxes. He stated that it could have helped the cash-strapped government bankroll some of its programs. Mark Rulloda for additional details. In President Duterte's regular public address, he was discussing why he did not order the suspension of e-sabong operations in light of the disappearance of some 31 cockfighting aficionados.
Baka nagdududa kayo bakit hindi ko hininto. Hindi ko hininto kasi kailangan ng pera sa isabong ng gobyerno. I make it public now. It's 640 million a month. Ano, in a year's time, it's billion plus. Saan tayo maghanap ng pera ng gano'n na kadali? Na siguro. Sa taxation natin. So, ang gobyerno can only prod. Hindi naman kailangan na reminder sa Malacanang. Nandiyan yung BIR. So, tanongin natin yung BIR, bakit hanggang ngayon hindi na kolekta yung estate tax.
The issue on estate tax came about after several groups asked the Bureau of Internal Revenue to collect the multi-billion tax deficiency of the Marcoses. The Marcos heir further dismissed the BIR claims, saying,
amid the revived issues of ill-gotten wealth against your late father, sir, and even against you, yung tax evasion rates cases daw na unpaid estate taxes, the revive ni Mayor Demagoso na sumulat pa sa PCGG, getting the opinion, getting their affirmation na the Supreme Court already ruled that you owe the government on estate taxes and nag-balloon interest rates.
There's a lot of fake news involved there. let's leave it to the lawyers to discuss it. Because yung mga the so-called facts that they quote are not facts at all. They are just presumption. They are not familiar with the cases, or they choose not to be familiar with the cases. So yeah, it's in the courts. In my case, whatever the courts order me to do, I will do.
Furthermore, the failure of the Marcoses to pay their estate tax has been dogging Marcos Jr.'s campaign. Mark Rulloda reporting for ELYU News TV. Thank you, Mark. For our petroleum rollback next week, prices of petroleum products at the pump will be on a significant rollback based on the calculations of the oil companies. Industry players indicated that gasoline prices will be cut by 2 pesos and 50 cents to 2 pesos and 70 cents per liter, while diesel products will be reduced by 2 pesos to 2 pesos and 20 cents per liter by Tuesday, April 5. The price trajectory of kerosene products, on the other hand, followed the same track with estimated price rollback of 1 peso and 65 cents to 1 peso and 85 cents. The rate of reduction though is less than the price hikes implemented in the past 2 to 3 weeks, hence, consumers are not exactly happy at how prices have been shaping up at the pumps. For our COVID-19 updates, experts said to DOH change the definition of fully vaxxed. Additional details after our commercial break. ELYU News TV will be back in a few.
Ang makapaghanap buhay ka, ano man ang natapos mo, kahit may edad ka na, ipaglalaban ko yan. Sa tapat na pamumuno, magtitiwala muli ang mga investor sa gobyerno. Papasok ang puhunan, lalago ang mga negosyo, at magkakaroon ng hanap buhay para sa lahat. At kung nawalan ka ng trabaho, may masasandalan ka. Gobyerno ang unang sasalo sa'yo. Ako si Lenny Robredo at ipaglalaban ko ang hanap buhay mo.
Dahil sa isinabatas ni Kiko Pangilinan na sa gipsaka,
rekta na sa merkado ang mga produkto
ng mga magsasaka.
Hay! Mangingisda rin!
Oh, may kulay!
Bababa ang presyo ng masarap at masustansyang pagkain.
At patuloy kong tututukan yan.
Uy, sana ako rin tutukan.
Hello, pagkain!
Goodbye, gutom! Vice President Kiko Pangilinan!
An infectious disease expert wanted the government to change the definition of a fully vaccinated person to include booster shots aside from 2 shots of primary vaccines. Dr. Ronjin Solante said that the move would encourage more Filipinos to get booster shots. Jaime for the additional details. The data from the Department of Health showed that at least 33 million Filipinos eligible for additional vaccines have yet to get their booster shots. Dr. Solante said that we have to change the definition of fully vaccinated that will include primary vaccine series plus the booster since the government has enough supply for booster shots. Solante warned that there could be a surge in COVID-19 cases after the elections or 2 to 3 months from now due to super spreader events and the easing of restrictions. However, it is still subject to change and may or may not happen in the future since it can cause confusion. Jaime Michael Rulloda, ELYU News TV. Back to you, Jerahmeel. Thank you, Jaime. For our updates in Ukraine, Pentagon commits extra $300 million for security aid to Ukraine. The U.S. Defense Department announced last Friday that it is allotting $300 million in security assistance for Ukraine to bolster the country's defense capabilities, adding to the $1.60 billion Washington has committed since Russia invaded. On Wednesday, U.S. President Joe Biden and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky discussed additional capabilities to help the Ukrainian military. The $300 million will go towards new contracts for military equipments from the Pentagon's defense industry partners. Jerahmeel Rulloda, ELYU News TV. There is it, folks, the end of discussion in our hottest and latest news around the globe. I am Jerahmeel Rulloda na imbag na bigat tayo amin. This is ELYU News TV.